Welcome back. Now, in this video, we're going to answer a big question. Why is psychology considered a science? And the short answer is because it uses the scientific method. So let's break that down. Now, the scientific method is a structured, more of a step-by-step process for answering questions and solving problems through observation and experimentation. It's what really separates scientific knowledge from personal opinion. In psychology, we use this method to understand behavior and mental processes, like through using evidence, which is information gathered through research and not guesswork. Now let's walk through the steps. First, psychologists ask a question, something like, does sleep affect memory? Then they form a hypothesis, which is a testable prediction, like students who get more sleep will perform better on a memory test. Next, they conduct research by running a controlled experiment. And then after that, they analyze the data to look for patterns. And then they draw conclusions about what the data means. Finally, they share the results with others so others can replicate or challenge their findings even. So that's how psychology builds knowledge and how it follows the scientific method. Now, one thing that makes psychology a science is also that it doesn't just rely on someone's opinion or authority. Everything has to be testable, which means able to be examined through research. It also has to be replicable, meaning to be repeated by other researchers. Studies are usually peer-reviewed as well, which means evaluated by other scientists before being published. Now that keeps the field accountable and focused on truth, science, and research, and not trends. Now let's look at some examples here. So research shows that sleep plays a huge role in learning and memory. Psychologists have studied also social influence, like how peer pressure affects behavior. And today, we can even use brain scans like MRIs or EEGs to study depression, anxiety, the effect of trauma, or other mental health conditions. These are all grounded in scientific methods and are not just ideas. So why does it matter? Why does all of this matter that psychology is a science? Because it helps us to make better decisions about education, parenting, health, public policy, and more. It also helps us to fight misinformation by relying on facts instead of rumors. Now, by the end of the day, psychology really improves real lives because it's based on real evidence. Okay, now in the next video, we'll look at the scientific method versus authority figures and misinformation. All right, we'll see you then.